Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you all for joining us today for an exclusive webinar with the University of Debrecen in Hungary. Today's webinar will go on for 1 hour. First, we'll begin with a quick short video, then we'll move on to the presentation by Miss Adrian, who's also joined us from the University of Debrecen, and then we'll move on to the Q&A session. So let's quickly hop onto the video.
The first day at work. I've been waiting for this. But am I truly ready? I feel lost and alone. Yet, I've walked this path before. Why wouldn't I succeed? Step by step, I'll make it. I'm ready to work day and night. I'll learn from my mistakes and from my peers. I'll face both failure and success. But I've learned to persevere and never to give up. I've done it before and I know I can do it again. I've learned everything I need to be the best version of myself. This is my first day at work. And this is where it all began. University of Debrecen.
All right, I hope you all enjoyed that video. I will also be sharing the YouTube link of that in the chat box in a moment. And we have Miss Adrian now, who will be taking over for the presentation part.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the webinar of the University of Debrecen. My name is Adrian. I'm dealing with admissions at the medical and health science programs. And I'm trying to share my screen. Just a second. Okay. I hope it is working now. So let me talk about the international degree programs of the University of Debrecen. First, about Hungary. So the University of Debrecen is situated in Hungary. The capital of the country is Budapest, and what I would like to emphasize is the safety of the country. As you can see, it's the 14th safest country in the world, and we have a population of over 10 million. We are also part of the European Union and of the Schengen zone. Regarding the city of Debrecen, we have 200,000 person living in Debrecen, and it is the second largest city. We are situated for about 230 kilometers east from the capital, from Budapest, and you can see the main square of the city with the big yellow church and also the square in the night view. Here are some spectacular pictures of the city. You can see that we have very many green areas in the Great Forest, and also here you can see that we have our own international airport. We have many shopping centers. You also have the chance to visit our outdoor parks and open-air theaters, and also we have open-air and indoor pools. Regarding the university itself, we have 13 faculties, and we are there in 4 different cities in 8 campuses. If you just check this number, we have more than 30,000 students, and out of this number, more than 7,000 international students are there. Here are some pictures of the university. It is very important for us to have a very green environment, as we are situated in the Great Forest. So we have many flowers, trees, and everything is very relaxing even on our campuses. You can see that the university itself was established in 1538, so we have a long, long history. You can see on this picture that there was a huge transition from these old buildings to these brand new buildings. But even today, if you walk in to the main building of the university, you will see these interiors, which are really a good, giving you a good view. So this is the main building of the university, and the other buildings are rather new. The newest one is the Learning Center. It is a really modern facility. Also, we have IT building, life science building, sports sciences, and these green roofs. These are the Augusta Student Hostel buildings. They are situated on campus. So if you choose to live on one of our student hostels, then you also have the chance to live here. The other thing that I wanted to mention is we also have a teaching hospital in campus. So if any of you is interested in becoming a doctor or a dentist or a pharmacist, good news is that we have our own laboratories, our own clinical facilities. So you don't have to look for patients because all the clinical departments are here on campus. We are a teaching hospital, and you will have first-hand experience thanks to our professors. And from the 3rd year on, when you have your clinical practices, you will be able to take part in the patient care. As you can see, that we are one of the largest hospitals in Hungary on campus, and we have over 3 million patients every year. We have very good equipment, state-of-the-art facilities. And you can see those laboratories and operating halls on the pictures. Regarding the student community, I already mentioned that we have over 7,000 international students, and these students are coming from over 100 different countries. On these pictures, you can see some of our international events that are taking place every year, just like the Food Day, different student union events, and the U Day, which is every September, and there is a flag show. You can see these international flags carried by our international students. Regarding the student body, you can see the top numbers. So we have very many students from Nigeria, but we also have to mention that these nationalities like Pakistan, India, also like Syria and I would say Jordan as well. Many of you are living in the United Arab Emirates, but as your nationalities are different, you can see that part of these numbers are coming from the UAE. Regarding the medical school, we have 4 faculties: medicine, dentistry, pharmacy, and health sciences. And these are the international programs on different program levels that we offer in English as of now. And you can see a bit detailed picture here. We have 3 one-tier master programs: medicine, dentistry, and pharmacy. Dentistry and pharmacy are offered for 5 years, and the medicine program is a 6-year program. The application requirement is a high school diploma, and all of you will need to sit for an entrance examination. And you can also see the tuition fees in the last column. For the health science programs, we have bachelor and master level programs. For bachelor programs, we only require a high school diploma, but all of you will need to sit for an entrance interview where the committee will ask about your previous studies, your motivation, and your English skills. For the master degree programs, we require a relevant bachelor degree, and also you will need to sit for an entrance interview. Apart from these programs, we have to mention that we have a pre-medical course. We call it basic medicine course, and it has 2 types. The most popular one is starting in September. It is for 2 semesters, and the other one is a more intensive course for those students who only require a bit of a top-up from 1 or 2 of the subjects. And this intensive course is starting in January, and the exam period ends in July. The good thing is that those students who are getting admission to the basic medicine course, you get a direct entry to the chosen major, so it can be medicine, dentistry, or pharmacy, and there is no extra entrance examination required. So in case you start the basic medicine course, you finish the course successfully, it means that you need to pass the final exam from biology, chemistry, and physics. And once you are done, there is no more exam. You just get your admission letter to first year medicine or dentistry or pharmacy. And the only thing is that you will need to make a decision by paying the seat reservation fee and the tuition fee within a certain deadline. So we advise this basic medicine course for those students who either studied chemistry or physics or biology at a lower level. They need a bit more preparation before starting med school. And it is also a possibility that you apply for medicine, but the committee finds you eligible for the basic medicine course only, and on the basis of your entrance exam, you can be offered a place there. Regarding the non-medical programs, we also have business, engineering, and IT. I think these are the the most popular programs, but we have to mention that Hungary is very famous about the agriculture, so our agricultural programs are very popular as well. And humanities, science, and law are also offered here on campus. We have a September and a February intake on the non-medical programs. All the masters are starting in February as well. The bachelor programs are starting in September only. They also offer an intensive and an international foundation program. The difference is mainly the same that I mentioned, is that the international foundation year is for 2 semesters starting in September, while the intensive foundation semester program starts in February. And as you can see from the length, it's a more intensive course. And they also offer for non-medical programs an English language course. So in case you are coming from a country where the education was not in English, or you need a bit more preparation before starting your major here in English, there is also a chance to start on the English language course. You can see that the general length of the bachelor programs are 6 to 8 semesters. Master programs are offered in 2 to 4 semesters. And we also have PhD programs, and you can see that the tuition fees can vary based on the particular major. So these were the main things that I wanted to share with you. And please don't forget that we are there on all the social media platforms. So check out our Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube channels. You can also find the video that we shared in the beginning on YouTube. So please share it with your friends and leave comments, and also reach out to us on any of the platforms. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Adrian, for the detailed presentation. So we'll move on to the Q&A session now. Students, this is where you can type your questions. There should be a button at the center bottom of your screen that says Q&A. So, and we will be answering them. Of course, we're going to try to avoid all repetitive kind of questions because we want to be as productive as possible. And the recording of the webinar will be available on our YouTube channel. All right, so the first question is by Sophia. If a student starts as self-funded, can they later apply for internal merit-based scholarships or any other financial aid? Ms. Adrian, you're mute.
You are mute, Adrian. Adrian, you are mute. Please unmute yourself.
Yes.
Sorry. So in case you are applying as a self-funded student, there are different scholarships. So what you ask is a merit-based scholarship. You don't even have to apply for that because those merit-based scholarships are designed for our self-funded students. So in case on the basis of your GPA you are eligible for a scholarship, then it will be awarded to you. Otherwise, it is also possible to apply for an international scholarship, the stipendium scholarship, later on, even if you start as a self-funded student. We can also mention at this point that the application for the Stipendium Hungaricum scholarship program will open in 2-3 days. So you can find the details on the website of the university.
Okay, I just want to add one thing that in order to apply for this scholarship, you must be 18 years old, no? So
Yes,
so that's
yes,
one of the requirement. Yeah.
yes.
All right. Next question is by Adnan and Barina. Both are similar. Um, what do they do? What do the students do for the entrance exam if they want to sit for the dentistry course, and can it be taken online?
So regarding the entrance exam for the medical programs, if we check it for medicine, dentistry, and pharmacy, we can say that it is the same for these programs. There is a written test, which is compulsory from biology, and you can choose to take it from chemistry or physics as the second subject. And after the written test, there is an oral exam. Usually, two professors will ask you from these two subjects, so biology and your chosen subject, and the topic list and the sample tests are also available on our website. And regarding the dates, please make sure to reach out to Quadri International because they can inform you regarding the next available exam dates.
All right. Next question is by Kalpana. Is there any age criteria for the medical course?
Yes, so in case you are applying as a self-funded student, and if you are an underage student, so by the time you start your studies, you are not 18, then most probably we can only offer you a place in one of our preparatory courses, so the basic medicine course or foundation program. In case you are 18, when you start your program, you have a good chance for first year main programs as well. And as Dr. Kadri mentioned, in case you are looking for stipendium scholarship options, that they are very strict with this requirement, while we can be a bit flexible. So these are the differences.
All right. Question by Sarah. What are the requirements for A levels?
In case someone is studying in the British system, then we require 2 A levels for the medical programs. And I think for the non-medical programs, you can also apply with AS levels, but it can be different for the different programs. So if there is any specific question, I would advise you to reach out to us.
Okay, I just want to add one thing that when you are applying with your AS level, you must provide a proof that you have completed your high school, because in some countries you don't get the equivalency certificate after AS, while in some countries you may get. So it is important to get the equivalency certificate which shows that you have finished your high school. Only AS level does not mean that you are eligible. No. So please, I mean, inform us and contact us, and then we'll tell you the exact criteria.
All right. Next question is by Ethan. Ethan is asking about the possibility to transfer to University of Debrecen.
There is a possibility to transfer, but we cannot really say how many credits can be expected to be accepted by the university. So transfer students go through a different procedure. In general, we will need your transcripts and course descriptions, and there is a special committee who can make a decision regarding the transfer.
All right. I can see 3 questions about the scholarships. So, what are the scholarship opportunities for the medicine program specifically?
So we have different scholarships. There is a full scholarship which will open on the 15th of November. That's the stipendium scholarship. Also, we run an international scholarship, which is not a full scholarship, but students can get 10 to 30% scholarship on medicine dentistry programs and even higher percentages on the other programs. That is usually opening in January. And also we have a merit-based scholarship from the second spent year on. Students can get a maximum of 20%. And as I said, it is on the basis of your average.
All right. A follow-up question by Ahmad. What would happen if the scholarship is refused? Can the student apply again?
To apply again for the scholarship, if you are asking about the stipendium scholarship, you can only apply for the scholarship on the next year, so it is not possible to submit a reapplication. But otherwise, it is also a good plan if you are eligible for the stipendium scholarship program to submit your application as a fee-paying student as well, so that if you are not qualified for the stipendium scholarship, you can still get in as a fee-paying student. Of course, it is only an option for you if you can afford the tuition fees.
All right. Mohit is asking, is the entrance examination a must for the science subjects? And we answered the second part about how it was conducted.
So for the science degrees, you mean health science or? Usually there is an entrance interview for all the programs if there is no exam requirement outlined in the details of the program, and the entrance interview is related to your previous studies and motivation and English skills.
All right. Question by Sayed. Is there an advantage to applying early for the medicine program?
Yes, you can already apply for 2026 now, and we always advise you to apply as soon as possible. So don't delay your application because we have a first come, first served system. And in case the seats are taken, then unfortunately we will not be able to give you an admission. Usually we have an over application on the medicine program. So I would say that if you take the entrance examination no later than April, then your chances are higher than after that. And in the previous years, we had to create a waiting list at the end of May, beginning of June. So this is what you have to consider when making your plans.
All right. Question by Silva. What about the application process? What does it look like?
You will need to fill an application form and you have to attach your passport and your school certificates. Most of you are already in the last year of your high school, which is totally acceptable. So for the application, you can apply with your school certificate proving that you will graduate during 2026 spring or summer, and you can sit for the entrance examination with this. The only thing is that before we issue the visa supporting documents, so after you paid your full tuition fee, you will need to share your results at least. And when you come in September for the personal registration, you will need to bring your original high school certificates, or we can also accept if there is a delay in issuing those papers, but then you will need to notify us. So basically, this is the procedure. One extra thing is that you will also have to have medical certificates. So we have to see if you have certain chronic illnesses or not, and those certificates will be examined by our doctors.
You see, I just want to add here one thing that you don't need to worry about the application process. you will contact us, and we are the one who will complete all the process for you, and we are the one who will
Yes.
register you for the entrance examination and this one. So you don't have to apply anywhere. Just
Yes, I
contact us.
forgot.
And
Yeah, I forgot to mention that. Sorry. So, in case you have any question regarding the application, please always contact Quadri International, because they are our representative in the United Arab Emirates, and also we have applicants from different countries from their team, and they can give you professional support throughout the application, admission, and also for the visa application. So don't hesitate to ask for their help, because I'm personally in a daily working relationship with their staff, and I can assure you that you will get professional help from them. So you just need to have your documents ready, and all the other thing will be carried out by Dr. Kadri and his team.
All right. Next question is by Ehsan. Could you please share some details on the tuition installment plans or sibling discounts, as well as the accommodation support?
Yes. So in case you need a visa to enter Hungary, then the first year's tuition fee has to be paid in one installment, and it cannot be divided. Later on, you will have the chance to pay semester-wise. Regarding the sibling discount, in case of non-medical programs, if you have one sibling here at the University of Debrecen, you can also get a discount. I think it's 10%, but maybe 20. I'm not sure about that. But in case of medical programs, you have to have two siblings. So altogether, we need 3 students from one family to give you the sibling discount. Regarding the financial aids, we already talked about that. Accommodation support is only provided for Stipendium Hungaricum scholarship students, because you get a monthly stipend and also an accommodation allowance. But we cannot provide it for any other scholarship student, or not even for the fee-paying students. Regarding the residency opportunities, you can stay here and apply for our residency programs, but you will need to speak fluent Hungarian in order to be a doctor here in Hungary. So that is an extra requirement that you will need to consider.
All right. Next question is by Ahmed. Is medicine at the main campus?
Yes. So what I showed you in the presentation, most of the medicine lectures and practicals, seminars, are in the learning center and in the life science building. And all the clinics are here on the main campus. So when it comes to patient care, you also find all the different departments here on campus.
All right. I just skipped a couple of academic
Okay.
requirement questions because we've already covered that, and case by case will be a bit difficult to discuss in the chat right now. For case by case situation students, you can always get in touch with our office directly. Question by Asad. Again, this is about the documents required. We discussed this. Silva is asking, can we apply without IELTS or the PTE test?
What is the PT?
It's also an English proficiency test.
Okay. So in case you are applying as a self-funded student, you can apply without language certificates, because the entrance exam or interview is compulsory. So the professors will be able to check your language skills. But if you apply for the stipendium scholarship, you need to have a language certificate. It's a must.
Okay. I just want to add you one thing, the exact requirement of the university. I mean, university, see, is not looking for any specific grade, either in your A levels, your IB diploma, CBSE, American system, or any system. They just want to see that you have finished your high school. Second thing is that we don't need any kind of English test like TOEFL, IELTS, PT, or nothing. We don't need any kind of recommendation letter or the personal statement. So it means everything depends on the entrance examination. Entrance examination is the key, and the only requirement left is to pass your high school. Yes, if you pass the entrance examination, and if you fail in your high school, then they not accept you. But if you pass the high school without any specific grade, you will be accepted if you pass the entrance examination. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
All right. Question by Sophia. Does the oral exam include any motivational or personal questions?
Yes, so usually in the beginning of the oral exam, the committee is asking you general questions regarding your previous studies and regarding your motivation, and also, yeah, so they like to get to know you a bit. And then after you are done with that part, they will move on to the scientific questions.
Okay. And a follow-up to this question is by Abdullah. Can they prepare for this interview?
For the interview, you cannot, I mean, you can prepare, but there are no interview questions that you can prepare from. So you just need to be able to communicate in English and to expect questions regarding your high school studies, or in case you are a master applicant, they will get into a bit of your bachelor transcripts and bachelor studies. In case you mean the oral entrance examination, you can find the topics for the oral exam on our website. But I'm sure that if you get in touch with Kadri International, they will provide you all the assistance regarding how to prepare for the entrance examination.
And Adrian, can you explain about the preparatory program which you will run in April for in order to prepare for the exam? No, okay. Can you just explain
Yes.
something about
So we are planning to launch a tutoring seminar in April, and also, or I think in March, right? So we usually start it in March and end it in April. And this course prepares you for the entrance examination online. It's a live online course, and you can choose to have it from biology, chemistry, and physics. You do not necessarily need to apply for all three subjects, so you can make a decision if you need 1, 2, or 3 subjects, and the cost will be different on the basis of your choice. And those teachers will teach you during this tutoring course, who will later teach you during the basic medicine course or first year of the medical programs. And most probably you will meet them for the entrance examination as well. So in case you are serious regarding your application for the University of Debrecen, then it is a very good opportunity to get to know a bit more about our education requirements, to get to know a bit of our professors, about their attitude and what are their requirements when they examine students. Application for this course is not open yet, but as soon as it is, I'm sure that we will send newsletters, so you will be also find it on our website, or if you keep in touch with Kadri International and sign up to their newsletters, they can also inform you when it is opening.
All right. Next question is by Sophia. Where do medical graduates usually continue their careers or specializations after graduation? For example, do most work in Hungary or other European countries, or they return to the home country?
It is usually that they either return to their home countries or they go to any EU countries, mainly because our degree is fully accredited and accepted by the WHO and also by the boards of the different countries. So there is no other examination needed. Of course, in some countries, just like in the United States, if you want to practice there, you need to take the USMLE exam, and some other countries also have their own licensing exams. But the good thing is that our degree is otherwise accepted. So you have a very good career opportunity to work with this degree all over the world.
All right. Question by Yazan. What is the estimate of total living expenses in Hungary?
So the question is good. The answer is a bit difficult. So what we usually say is that first you will need to make a decision if you want to live here on campus. We have two student hostels that are offered for international students. It's the Augusta Student Hostel and the Study K and M. If you live there, then the costs are a bit higher because you will have an own room, and it's like an apartment with kitchen and laundry service and with your own restaurant and everything. If you choose to live together with a friend and you rent out an apartment, then these costs can be a bit lower because then you can share the utilities and you can share all the common costs that are emerging. And also, apart from this, of course, you need to buy some groceries. You also have to buy some books. I think the best thing is if you check it out. Am I allowed to share my screen now to go to the website?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Okay. So I think it's easier if I just show you that. Okay. So here on the website edu.unidep.hu, if you go to cost of living, you can see that what we say is that the average cost is around 800 USD per month. But it's really up to the type of the accommodation. But you can see the list of the groceries and restaurants, the approximate rent. So yeah, so the area is also important if you want to rent out a flat, which is in an expensive area, so very close to the university or in the heart of the city, then it is a bit more. If you choose to live a bit far away from the campus, it can be less. And you can also see the utilities. Of course, you will need to buy a monthly pass if you want to use the public transport from or inside the city. So I advise you to check it out. Otherwise, our website is designed by our staff, so we try to share all the information which can be relevant for our applicants. So either here on the practical info and contacts menu, or here in the prospective students menu, you can find everything. Here you can also see a bit of an information regarding the tutoring seminar that I mentioned. We launch it in March, April next year. You can read about the details here. And if you have any question, you can reach out to Quadri International. The other thing that I wanted to share you is here on the About UD menu, you can also see our rankings, and you can also navigate to different ranking websites from here. So if you have questions regarding the accreditation, the acceptability of the recognition of the university, also different facts, then you can find everything here. You can also check the sporting facilities, student life, and when it comes to the visa application, it can also give you a hand. But as I said, these things will be shared by Kadri International as well. But it's a good idea to check our website so that you can find all information in one place.
All right. We've got two questions by Ms. Hamida regarding the transfer. So we had already discussed this. The recording will be available. Once again, you can get in touch with us. Barina is asking, is there any accommodation provided by the university on site?
Yes, I think I mentioned this already, that we have two student hostels here on campus, on the main campus, and we also have other hostels. If you are not a medical applicant, then at the economics faculty, they also have a student hostel, and also for the health science student, there is a hostel on the Kassai campus. And I don't know if there is any applicant for nursing or social work programs, but those programs are situated in Nyíregyháza. It's a different city, approximately 50 kilometers from Debrecen. And of course, they also have their own hostel or dormitory facilities.
All right. Basma is asking, how long is the law program and is it in English?
Everything is in English. I mean, all the programs that I have introduced now are offered in English. And I think the law program is 2 semesters long.
All right. So Vedaha is asking, does the tuition fee include the student hostel fee as well?
No, the tuition fee doesn't include any other fee. Only the fee of the health insurance is included, and you don't have to pay for the university card, and also the student card itself is free of charge. In case you are a BMC, a basic medicine course, or the preparatory course student, then the e-books are also part of the tuition fee.
Okay, question by Abdul. What are the prerequisites for basic medicine course for foundation year for medicine starting in January? And can he apply or join it by applying now?
Unfortunately not, because the January basic medicine course had an application deadline of 1st of November. So now you can apply for September. Otherwise, the entry requirements are the same. So you need to sit for an entrance examination, biology plus chemistry or physics, test, and oral examination.
All right. Silva has two questions about the offer letter. How long does it take for a student to get an offer letter?
The offer letter is issued right after the entrance examination, so you don't have to wait for it. You either get it on the same day or the day after.
Okay. Asad is asking if he's turning 18 in August, a few days before September, when the semester starts, can he still sit as a student for IT, and what is the fee structure for IT?
Yes, so in case you are turning 18, then you are fully eligible for all the programs that are starting in September. And the fee of the IT program is, I'm not sure, you have to check it. If it's an undergraduate program, then it is $7,000.
All right. We have a question by Swaleha. Different universities offer MD courses spanning 8 years, but Debrecen offers 6-year MD. Is it equivalent to the MBBS, which spans the 6 year as well?
No, so the program is 6 years, but it's an MD, and it's not equivalent to an MBBS because that's a bachelor degree, while the MD is a full-time graduate program.
Okay. Jewel is asking, does the school certificate required an equivalency from the country?
You mean your high school certificate? Then I'm not sure. It differs on the school certificate you have, but please ask Kadri International regarding this.
Okay. For the Bodond is asking for the foundation. Do we have any examination or no? Okay, so they're asking for the exam. Is there any practice test for the foundation programs?
Yes, on the website you can find all the topic lists and all the sample tests, and you can also get it from Kadri International.
Right. Abdullah is asking for the medicine program. Do the students get support for the residency after finishing the 6 years from the university?
Yes, we have a designed office for postgraduate students. So in case you are thinking about staying here, they can give you the support.
All right. Arush is asking, engineering bachelor's degree, can it be pursued after grade 12? Yes, it can. Jane is asking about the approval of the medicine program in the UK or the accreditation.
Yes, the program is fully accredited and you don't need any other exam, only the degree itself.
Well, let me add one thing that as of now, you don't need to take the PLAB examination right now, but things might change, and PLAB is going to replace with UKMLE. When it will affect, that means that everybody has to take the exam, even if you are studying in UK. But as of now, all the graduates who go to UK, they are exempted from PLAB examination now.
Yes, but they are talking about this UKMLE for a couple of years
Yes.
now, and I'm not sure when it
Yes.
is going to be
Yes,
introduced.
but yeah.
Yeah. So if the rule changes, then of course it can be different, but right now there is no extra exam requirement.
Okay. Badina is asking, how much weight do extracurriculars have in the application?
I would say that it is good if you send it and if you talk about it when you sit for the entrance examination, but it doesn't really give you any extra scores.
All right. Shanifa is asking for the stipendium scholarship. Is there a requirement of 95% grades in high school or not?
I've never heard about such a requirement, but you have to be aware that this scholarship has 3 different levels. And first, the sending partner has to approve your application, and we, the university, only receives it if you are done with that part. So they will make a decision. You will need to check the regulations of this scholarship program and get in touch with your sending partner for the exact requirements.
Okay. For any specific subject related, Mohammed is asking about the IT. Will the entrance exam be for the subject of IT or related subjects like maths in the entrance exam?
I think for the IT programs, you will have mathematics, or if you choose computer science engineering, then you will have maths and physics on the entrance exam.
Okay. Shivani is asking, is there a PG course in clinical psychology?
No, we only have bachelor program in psychology, and it is very popular, and the entry is quite difficult. So if you are planning to apply for psychology, then be prepared and check the exact requirements because it is quite challenging.
All right. Shivani is also asking, what is the pathway for becoming a clinical psychologist? Is the degree accredited, and will they need to learn the Hungarian language to practice as a clinical psychologist in Hungary?
We don't have such a program, so I don't think it's relevant.
All right. Question by Sophia. What makes someone eligible for the stipendium scholarship? Is it separate for the UD
Yes.
International Scholarship?
Let me share my screen again. Is it okay like this? So if you click, can you see my screen now?
Yeah, we can.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay, so if you click on prospective students, scholarships and loans, you can see that the Stipendium Hungaricum scholarship program, actually it opens tomorrow because it's set 14th of November. See that how to apply, you have to apply on a different site. So it's the website of the Stipendium Hungaricum scholarship program and not the website of the university. And you can see the details here. I advise you to check the selection procedure. As I mentioned, the first step is the nomination of the sending partner. The second step will be the university. And the third step will be also the scholarship program, because they will make a decision of your final scholarship if you can be awarded or not. Here is the website of the Stipendium Scholarship Program. If you have any questions, you can also send an email to our colleagues who can help you regarding the scholarship application, and you can register here for our scholarship newsletter. You can check the programs that are offered in the scholarship, because I don't think that all the programs are there. And yeah, so if you are thinking about the scholarship, please check it out. And you can find everything on our website and on the website of the Stipendium Hungaricum scholarship program. And if I already hear, then I share you this, because you asked many questions regarding this. So application and admission, and then you can find the exam topics and sample tests on our website. So you can see that if you are applying for the medical programs, you can download the exam topics and the sample tests for the different subjects, biology, chemistry, and physics. If you are interested in any other program, then you can also find the necessary preparatory materials here on our website.
All right. Sophia is asking that she heard the student accommodations are limited. So what other options are there if the dorms are full?
If the dorms are full, then you can rent out an apartment. We have a troubleshooter colleague who is working with us. So if you send them a message, they can help you in finding an accommodation. They can also help you in the airport pickup. So if you sign up for the shuttle bus from the airport to the university or to your accommodation, they can also help you with that.
All right. Abdullah is asking, is there any sports or scholarship?
There is a scholarship for sports, but it's very limited. So I think it's also part of the of this stipendium scholarship. So when you check the website, please look for it if there is any option for applying as a sports scholarship.
All right. Lina's question about the scholarship for medicine, we had discussed this earlier. Rao is asking, what is the deadline for the application submission of the medicine program?
The deadline of the application is the 15th of June. But as I said, it is advised to apply as soon as possible and sit for the entrance examination. If you are residing in the United Arab Emirates, then please calculate with January or April for the entrance exam, because later exams might be already for the waiting list. And the annual tuition fee is 16,900 USD for the medical program.
Okay, can I just add one thing? Like you have to apply as soon as possible. For example, for the January exam, we are full already, and now we are opening another day. So if it's full, then you will not be able to take the exam. So please don't wait. Apply as soon as possible and register for the exam now. Thank you.
All right. We're going to take the last three questions now. Shakur is asking, is there any PhD in quality management?
You can check the PhD programs on our website, but I don't see, no, we don't have quality management.
All right. Imad is asking if the 2008 December born students included in the scholarship. I think no, because it'd still be 16. Question
No,
by
the student will be 18 in December, and the scholarship requirement is that you have to be 18 by the end of August.
right. Last question is by Sarah regarding the subject requirements. We had already discussed this, Sarah. The recording of the webinar will be available live on our YouTube channel as well. So with that being said, I think we've answered over 60, 70 questions. And this is where we're going to be wrapping up and ending the session. Thank you everyone for joining, and Miss Adrian as well.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Adrian. Thank you everybody for joining us.
Thank you. Take care.